Well, folks, with winter weather slapping our faces, most people stay cooped up in their homes awaiting summer sunshine. But Kentucky State Parks says winter is a great time to get out and explore Kentucky's 45 beautiful state parks.
That's right. And joining us in studio today to chat more on upcoming events is Seth from Kentucky State Parks. Thank you for joining us today, Seth.
Well, thanks for having me, guys. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, delighted.
Yeah. Okay, so talk to us about these special upcoming events that the state parks are going to be conducting.
We have great events all throughout the year at Kentucky State Parks, and wintertime in particular is one of my personal favorites. This weekend, we have Winter Adventure Weekend out at Carter Cave State Resort Park. If you all have never heard about that, it's been going on for about 15 years, and it is a weekend long full of special outdoor activities that are all led by experienced guides. You can do things you normally can't do at the park this weekend too, like rock climbing and rappelling. They do special cave tours, guided hikes, paddling trips, you name it. And they've got something for all experience levels also.
Nice.
So whether it's your first time outside or you're a seasoned outdoor adventurer, they'll have something to fit the bill for you. So that's happening this weekend starting the 26th at Carter Cave State Resort Park.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And I can keep going if y'all want more.
Wow,
Absolutely.
give us another one.
Bring it
Yeah.
on.
Next weekend, starting on February 3rd down at Cumberland Falls State Resort Park, I'm very excited about this. This is the first year for this. We're having a special moonbow photography weekend. Now the moonbow, if you've never heard about this, happens every full moon at Cumberland Falls.
Yeah.
This year we've brought in someone you all may have heard of before, a gentleman named Charlie Baglin, who used to be the host of Kentucky Field Radio.
Sure.
Also a professional photographer.
Yes.
This special event will get you professional training to get your camera set up appropriately to then go out and take phenomenal photos of this natural phenomenon down at Cumberland
Wow.
Falls.
How cool
So
is
that's next
that?
weekend, February 3rd.
Man,
And that only
Charlie.
happens.
And Charlie, right?
Yeah.
Worth the price of admission
Incredible,
right there.
yeah.
And that only happens, the moonbow only happens twice a year, is that
It's
right?
every full moon.
Every full
If the
moon?
weather agrees.
Okay.
So if we can put in a pitch with Dylan over here, maybe we get some clear weather next weekend,
Yeah.
then that'll work out.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
ma'am, every-
fantastic. It really is.
The extent of my camera training is click.
Right.
Click.
So
And
I
that's
need-
all
I
we
need
have to do
Charlie,
now
yeah.
with our phones, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But if you've got a professional, or not even a professional, but nowadays you can afford, really high quality equipment. You get it tuned up the right way, he can show you how to get good quality photos of that.
That's
Seth,
wonderful.
I don't know where this misconception came where, winter comes and state parks shut down. Furthest thing from the truth here.
That's absolutely right.
You guys have amazing things going. So what differentiates the vibe at state parks from winter to summer?
That's an excellent way to put it. It's a very different vibe. Our state parks are open year round. And in the wintertime, oftentimes people have that misconception, so it's not as crowded. You can go outside. You don't have to worry about bugs or snakes or ticks or sunburns. Some people like bugs and snakes, and by all means come out and find them then. But in the wintertime, a lot of the things that you worry about in summer or hotter weather, you don't have to worry about then. And the views in our state parks during the winter are phenomenal because the leaves are off the trees. So you
Right.
can see farther than you may normally. You can see some of our iconic rock formations and geological formations that are at so many of our different state parks. Waterfalls, because winter oftentimes is a wet time of year, so we'll have waterfalls that happen maybe only in the winter or early spring. Yeah.
Wow.
That is so cool. I love that. And the campgrounds, are they open too?
We have 9 campgrounds that are open year round.
Yeah.
The full list of campgrounds open up on March 15th. So that'll be here before we know it.
Wonderful. Where do people need to go for more information?
All this I've just talked about now, plus a ton more I forgot about, is on parks.ky.gov. You can find our calendar of events. You can find the list of campgrounds that are open year-round.
Okay.
Make your reservation there. Study all the 45 parks we have all across the state.
Yes.
Everybody's close to one of them.
Okay.
Right.
And they're all different, and we're seeing for
Well,
sure.
we're making 2023 the year of the staycation.
Yes, we are.
We're
Excellent.
tired of draining our bank accounts, traveling the country and the world here.
Seriously.
We want to experience Kentucky, and you guys are the perfect conduit to do that.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, and we would certainly wholeheartedly agree with that. Especially here in Lexington, you can be to so many of our parks within an hour or so.
Right.
It could be a day trip. It could be a long weekend.
Yes.
And then you expand further out. I grew up in Eastern Kentucky. We have some phenomenal parks there, all the way to far western Kentucky around our lakes, or even Columbus, Belmont on the Mississippi River. There's a long week trip if you want.
Yeah.
It can be a
Perfect.
girls trip, a guys trip, family, kids, you name it. We've got something
We
for
are
everybody.
all
I like
in.
the way you think,
Yeah,
Seth.
this is good stuff. We appreciate you and the team, what you guys do for Kentucky.
Well,
Means a lot.
we appreciate you all having us on. Love to come back sometime when it warms up, maybe talk about what there is to do then.
Yes.
We'll get you back.
But thanks for having us, and thanks for the chance, and we hope to see everybody at the state parks this year.
Open invitation.
Thank you.
We are back in just a second, folks. Stick around.